Hey everyone, it's Nurse Joy here. Our topic today is vent settings.
What's wrong?
Hey Dr. Sim, I'm glad that you're here. What settings on a ventilator can I change?
That's a great question. Let's talk about it. Let's assume that we are in a volume-controlled mode. There are 5 vent settings you need to be aware of. The first setting is tidal volume. That is the amount of air being forced into the lung by the ventilator. We tend to be lung protective by using between 6 to 8 cc's or mLs per kg, with an average of 500 cc's of volume being pumped into the lung. The second setting is respiratory rate, which is the amount of breaths taken per minute. We tend to set this rate at 12 to 16 breaths per minute. FiO2 is the next setting and is the percentage of oxygen being offered to the patient. You can put in as little as 21% oxygen, which is the amount in the atmosphere, and have the option to go up as high as 100%. PEEP is number 4, which is known as the positive end expiratory pressure, which means the pressure left in the alveoli after the patient exhales. After a normal breath, the alveoli will tend to want to collapse. A healthy lung can withstand this collapse when it takes its next breath. When there are certain lung diseases, we need to help these alveoli keep stented open or recruited. We do this by adding PEEP through the ventilator to keep them open to help receive oxygen and blow off carbon dioxide. The last setting that you need to think about is the inspiratory to expiratory ratio, also known as the I to E ratio. Let's say that we have set a respiratory rate at 20. This would mean that I have a total of 3 seconds for each breath. An I to E ratio of 1 to 2 would mean that the patient would inhale for 1 second and then would exhale for 2 seconds. Patients with asthma or COPD have no problems with inhaling, but have obstruction when they exhale. As a result, they may need more time to exhale, or changing the I to E ratio from 1 to 2 to a setting of 1 to 4 or 1 to 5.
Wow, thanks Dr. Sim. Now that we have a better understanding of what ventilator settings we can change, let's see how I can change the settings on my vent.